Starter sends them away. My Gal Viv lost a couple of lengths coming out of the gates. It's Her Way, one of the first to respond. Little Ballerina's right on speed as well. That's in the white colours to the outside, followed by Kindred Heart. Then came Force 8. Lace Swings on the far side in the black cap and pink body. Sapphire, green Sapphires further back. And racing at the back end of the field is My Gal Viv as they race their way towards the 800-metre mark. Little Ballerina leads the way. It's Her Way's down the middle, the white face. And on the inside, we've got Lace Swing. Then came Kindred Heart racing further back in the field, about 4 lengths off the front. And then came Force 8, got the stripe cap on just behind the leaders. Then came behind that green Sapphire, and My Gal Viv's a long way last, past the 400-metre mark, and Little Ballerina's in front, got 2 lengths to spare over It's Her Way in second. Force 8 is also weaving a passage through 2 from the left, and down the inside is Lace Swing. Then came Green Sapphire further back in the field, but it's Little Ballerina and Force 8 with 100 to go. Kindred Heart is also coming home strongly. It's Little Ballerina, Kindred Heart down the inside, but Little Ballerina stays on from Kindred Heart. Then came Force 8 and further back Green Sapphire, It's Her Way, Lace Swing and My Gal Viv trailed across the line. In the white colours under Gavin Ballerina was always pacey throughout the race and led for most of the way with It's Her Way, and Kindred Heart settling just behind the leaders' backs, running on strongly in the closing stages, but Little Ballerina will stay on best here. 1-4-2-5, the first 4 across the line.
Welcome back. Little Ballerina has now won her 3rd race, 2nd with Gavin Ballerina up, so he remains unbeaten on her. Very short priced, very workmanlike performance from her, because she went start to finish, did it the hard way, and she maintained her resolute gallop all the way to the line.
Yeah, she was brave today. Thank you very much. I think she was a bit above herself today. Even in the race, I almost was going a fraction or two harder than I wanted to go, but I was just trying to get her to come back to me. So I think this race will bring her on beautifully for the 1st of June, and she's a lovely filly.
Absolutely. You've got a lovely book of rides again, a few opportunities, and I love speaking to you early on in the day, because when you speak to me, somehow you pick out the plums for the punters out there if they listen carefully. What do you think of the rest of your day today?
I'll let Candace speak to you about the next race. I don't know much about that horse. I think we do have Paul Peter's horse to beat there. Nordic Rebel, he's done fantastically well down this Vaal straight. It's quite a competitive field, but I wouldn't leave him out of anything today. Miller U's 2nd run after rest today. He needed his last run quite badly, and he ran a great race. I think he's a huge runner, and he'll be right there. And then I got Chasing Happiness. I think she's doing well enough to perform well in that race. It's quite a tough field. But I think for trifectas and quartets, you must include her. And I've got Dr. Fustus. Lovely horse. He does have a breathing issue. I think he'll prefer the 1200 today. I think he's got a real good chance. I think we've got Richard I to beat there. And then Muller Man at the back of the card. Quite an awkward run last time. Got it caught up quite a couple of times in behind the traffic. So if I get a nice clear passage today, also competitive field, but I'm hoping to be in the money.
So judging by all of that, I should see you at least once. Yeah. One more time today.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Well done to Candace, to Tammy, to Shepherd, to the whole team. Fantastic job. Lovely prep for this filly. And to Wilhelbusch and Marisfontein, thank you very much. To Lindsay Ralphs, to Kath and the family, well done. And to Mr. Nesta, thank you very much.
Congratulations. Well done, Gavin. Thanks very much for all the input. And let's go to Candace. Well, you watched it with me over here. A few nervy moments, because she was doing it pretty hard up front.
Yeah, shame she was, Nico. But we opted to use this race as a gallop, instead of galloping her at home, obviously in a prep for the end of the month. So I'm just so thrilled that she got through it. And, it was a bit nerve-wracking at times, but just a big well done to Lindsay, Larry, Kath, and everyone, to the entire team back home, Tams, Shep, and everybody else. Yeah, just big well done.
Just tell me, going back to purchasing the horse, were you involved in the whole purchase of Little Ballerina?
Yeah, well, Larry asked me to go and have a look at her and see what I thought, and we liked her, and luckily she went for a reasonable price, so he purchased her for us.
Well, congratulations, Candice. All the best to you, and may you go onwards and upwards with this filly, because I think she's very, very good. Just quickly before you go, the horse coming up in the next race, your thoughts and prospects?
He's a very nice horse, Nico. My only concern here is the 14 straight. I think he can get a bit above himself sometimes, so if Gavin managed to settle him, I think he can be very competitive, but it all depends how he settles in the race, I think. So just hoping for the best. And just another big thank you to our sponsors, Hollywood Bets.
Absolutely, and I'm going to give you this check to give to Nkosi, the winning groom, because they're not here. 1,500 Rand courtesy of World Sports Betting. Well done to them. One more comment.
Sorry, Nico, and just a big condolence for Lucky and Natalie, with Trevor Lang. So we all thought very highly of him. So.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself, because he was a great old character. I had lots and lots of conversations with Uncle Trev, and he will be sorely missed. And, shame. And we again echo the sentiments there of Candice. Right, so Little Ballerina has gone on to score in race number 2. Good run from the second horse, Kindred Heart. Bear that in mind. She seems to be just getting better and better with her racing. And back in third was Force 8, who I think's winning turn cannot be too far off either.